very confusing to me, just because just a couple years ago, my man Tori Anderson sat right here and said they were going to go 13-3 with Ryan Fitzpatrick. He got hurt like the second play of the game, and that season went down the hill really, really quick. Last season, they started off terrible. What were they at? 1-5, 1-6. Ended up with an 8-1 record. Kind of got hot mid-season, kind of like toward the end. No playoff berth, no first overall pick, 8-8, a 500 team. How can you be 500 when there's 17 games? But whatever. We'll digress from that. I hate ties. Hate them. I hate them. But as of right now, Sam Howell is a starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders, and that is what I am basing it off of moving forward here. So right now I have the Washington Commanders this year going 7-10. That is a one-game digression from last season because their schedule is just, it's not as easy as it was last season. Let's just be honest. They played Houston, they played the Colts, they played the Bears, they played the Jaguars early on. It was not a very, very hard schedule. But week 1, they do play the Arizona Cardinals, and that is their first victory of the season, and it's at home. Then they travel to Mile High Stadium, guys. Secretly, guys, Mile High Stadium is one of the hardest places to play besides Arrowhead. It is because the fans are actually really, really loud there. The altitude, and just you never know what kind of weather you're going to get there. It could be August and it could snow 12 feet or it could be 100 degrees. You never freaking know. But I given the Broncos that victory right there. Then the Commanders are back home to take on the Buffalo Bills. That is a loss. On the road to take on the Eagles. That is a loss. And then they get their second win of the season versus the Chicago Bears on Thursday night. The only reason why I am picking the Commanders to win this game on Thursday night versus the Chicago Bears is because it is a Thursday night game. It is a home game. Historically, we know how Thursday night games go. They are shit. Thursday night games are absolutely terrible, especially early season. So give me the home game every time, or the home team every time. Then they travel to Atlanta. This is a loss. Guys, circle this game right here. This week 6 matchup. This week 6 matchup is going to be telling for both of these teams. Whoever wins this game, I think, catapults to a plus 500 season. Whoever loses this game will be a below 500 season here. Obviously, I have the Falcons win this game. That's why I have the Commanders going 7-10 this season. Then they're back on the road to take on the Giants. That is a loss. And then, upset special alert, week 8, back at home versus the Philadelphia Eagles. That is a loss. Sorry, that is a win. They beat the Eagles week 8 after losing to them week 4. Then week 9, on the road versus the Patriots, that is a dub. Then they're on the road versus the Seahawks. That is a loss. Back at home, week 11, November 19th, versus the New York Football Giants. That is a win. Lose to the Cowboys at the Cowboys. And then they lose to Miami at home going into the week 14 bye. Wow, this team is struggling right now. A bye week needed to come out 6 weeks earlier, but the season is nearly over at this point. You travel to LA, you lose to the Rams, you travel to New York to lose to the Jets. Then somehow they pulled it out versus the San Francisco 49ers. Is it because the San Francisco 49ers already had the division locked? Who knows? Find out tomorrow. But they beat the 49ers and they beat the Cowboys to give their 6th and 7th win on the season, giving them a 7-10 matchup or 7-10 record for the season. That's definitely not good enough.